The education department of the Cincinnati Opera called me and asked me if I'd be interested in writing an opera for them. And they were trying to get the rights to the John P. Parker story to set as an opera. I said yes, I was interested. I had already written a couple other operas, and after they got the agreement, they hired the librettist, and I wrote the music to Rise for Freedom. Well, it's the story of a heroic man named John P. Parker who would go across the river and help slaves escape to Ohio and on the way to freedom.
And it's about the qualities, the human qualities that he held, which we all can hold. He had courage, he had vision, he was daring, he had conviction. His values were very right on in terms of the community and his world.
You're a good man, Mr. Parker, a proud man, a dead man, Parker.
In this particular opera, he has a main villain named Shroff, who owns slaves and has challenged Parker to try to run off some of his slaves, and Parker does it.
Would you go on if you think they're hid? Have you checked on their hair?
Because of the wonderful libretto I got from David Gonzalez, the approach to writing the music was both lyrical and dramatic. He creates dramatic scenes. He also gave moments for lyricism and also moments for humor. And all of that goes together to make the opera. The moment I'm most proud of is the conclusion, where I put in all of the themes that have been part of the show. Themes that Parker uses to establish his own identity. I Made Me a Man. Themes from Shroff that says my property, speaking of the slaves. Who Has the Power, another song that Parker sings. All of these come together in this one big climactic finale.
I hope that I can touch those in my viewers, in my audience, that his life comes to life through me and encourages those values in the people who see it, so that collectively we can all stay on track. We inherit this legacy from people like John Parker and other great actors in history. And the story serves to remind us that we too can act, that we too can make a difference, and that we have people around us in our past who are models to this. It can be done despite what often seems like insurmountable or perhaps just inconvenient odds. But it can be done. Parker did it, many people do it, so can we. And I hope that the story inspires action, inspires reflection. And I hope it inspires people to look into his life and to the stories of other people like him, because the history leads us into the future.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
I thought it was a wonderful opportunity for us to learn a very important story about freedom.
Just really grabs you. It's a wonderful production.
I thought it was incredible. The voices were magnificent.
Wow. They were great. They really, really were.
I thought that it had a really good storyline.
Wonderful. I'll spread the word, let all of Cincinnati know about this, and I hope it spreads throughout the country.
A superb performance, powerful. We thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was really, really good, and it was about my great, 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 great grandfather.
It's powerful. powerful. I'm very touched by the entire thing. I really am.